Also not true. And that is an absolutely terrible line.
Wow.
I think that if he took more accountability in any of his actions, his kids, maybe not all of them, but at least some of them would reach out. I think that if he did, instead of blaming the children, blaming how they feel about his relationship with his other wife, or blaming the parents, or blaming gossip, or whatever, if he just said, look, I understand I did blank wrong. I'm sorry. And what I needed, and what I think all of my siblings needed, is just him to not do any blame. Not necessarily take all accountability, but say, I'm sorry. I understand I did wrong. How could I fix it? How can I fix it? What should I do?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Tough Topic. My name is Brittany. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. And I know everyone pretty much saw how Sister Wives season 19 episode 4 went down on Sunday. And I think most fans are equally furious with some of Kody Brown's wordplay during he and Robin's heated discussion about the kids and the kids being at odds with Kody. In my last video, I shared with you all that his daughter Maddie's response to all the horrible things that he said about her on national TV, she called him a snake and said some other words, but not directly, including Kody calling her a gossiper, a liar, and saying that gossip is what tore the family apart. Well, what Kody doesn't realize is that his words may just come back to haunt him and do exact opposite of what he intended, which is cause an even larger divide in the family because guess what? His other daughter, Mykelti, watched the episode live on her Patreon channel and she was mind blown. She was hurt. She was disappointed. Her husband was even surprised, to say the least. Even her husband, Tony, was speaking against Kody despite his closeness with him. We all know that Mykelti was openly one of the only kids that have had a pretty good relationship with him and Robin, and it looks like that could even change based off her reactions to this episode. Keep in mind, when they do these confessionals, they're not at the same time as filming. A lot of the times, people that are a part of the show have not seen everyone else's confessional until it actually airs on TV. When the outside discussion began between Kody and Robin, Mykelti says that Robin has always tried to convince Kody to make things better with his kids. I told you guys she would say that. But Mykelti said that she has actually witnessed Robin trying off camera to convince Kody to do better. But I am actually curious as to where all this convincing was during COVID when things were actually slowly starting to fall apart right in front of their faces, and Robin saying that her house is not a safe space for Garrison and Gabe. But further into the conversation, Kody does mention that gossip tore the family apart, and Madison would stir up drama and run back and tell the other wives and cause a divide. But Mykelti was stunned. She was doing like one of those nervous laughs that you do. She said, wow, that's a lie. And that's actually a terrible lie. She also charged in after he continuously said to Robin that the kids have turned their backs on them. Mykelti said that Kody needs to take accountability for his actions. Preach. I mean, that's actually exactly what I was saying in my last video. She also states that she has personally had to check him on an incident. She didn't get into the details of what it was, and she had to let him know what she needed from him and what hurt her. Although she said he did take some accountability, he still was actually blaming others at the same time. She then gets a little bit emotional and says he can't just say things like that and expect for everyone, including her, just to be okay with it. She said these are like blanket statements. So if he is saying that his kids, even if he's not directly talking about her, she's going to feel some type of way about it. She also says that his comments are what's dangerous to the family. And if they aren't speaking now, this will really push things back even further. And she doesn't blame Maddie at all for her decision to back away from him. She says that Kody was not like that growing up. She does get a little bit teary-eyed when she's discussing this, which naturally, yeah, I mean, it is hurtful to hear because you're like, that's not the dad I know. And it's disappointing to see him like this, she said. But overall, she was really furious. She was hurt. And I actually feel bad for her because now she's in this kind of position that she doesn't know really how to take it, how to move forward, what to do. Should she approach him about it? Should she leave it alone? Should she not even mention it to anyone? Keep in mind, she does say that her communication with her dad is maybe once she's only spoken to him once since she's moved, and it's maybe once or twice a month. To me, that's not a real close relationship. So it's a little shocking to see the dynamic of her close relationship with her dad when she only speaks to him a couple times out of a month. But furthermore, I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this. Please don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any updates. Bye for now.